to stir the pot up here at the end. It says Donald Trump has expanded his dominating lead for the Republican presidential nomination. We're a little over a year away from the election, and it's going to be coming up more and more and more, Corey. And this was, again, of course, what news publication was this in, Corey?
Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal, and it says
no charts over there, huh?
They probably do. I don't pay attention to the charts. I read the articles. So this article says the former president is the top choice of 59% of GOP primary voters, according to a new Wall Street Journal poll. He widened his lead by 11 percentage points since April. And they had when they tested a slightly different field of potential and declared candidates. Meanwhile, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, Trump's top rival, is barely ahead of the rest of the field at 13% support. According to the survey, GOP primary voters overwhelmingly see Trump's 4 criminal prosecutions as lacking merit, and about half say the indictments fuel their support for him, which is kind of weird. But and in a hypothetical rematch of the 2020 election, Trump had 40% support among voters overall, compared with 39% for President Biden. Corey, where are you at right now? And again, we don't need to go into details with our political opinion, but what do you think's going to happen right now? Well, I mean, maybe not the winner, but what do you think's going to happen here in the short term with the candidates?
It seems like we're hurtling towards Biden versus Trump 2.0.
I hate to see that. I mean, again, say what you will about Biden or Trump, right or wrong. I just want to see some freshness in there. I want to see somebody in their 60s run for president. What do you think?
Or 50s. Or 40s.
Or 30s.
What if? I think that, though, the way that you feel about charts, Jake, is the way that I feel about political polls, which is that they mean nothing. And we've learned that after the last few years.
You're
Brexit,
right.
Trump, the list goes on and on. The midterm elections last year was supposed to be a huge Republican wave. I mean, that's literally off the top of my head. 3 elections that have occurred since 2016, where the actual results and what the polls found were a whole lot different.
You're right. I think you and I talked about this, didn't we? Didn't we talk about
Probably, I'm sure we have.
These polls are so stupid because we thought, there you go. I love it. Polls and charts, we've confirmed, are almost worthless. My thoughts, again, I would like to see someone younger emerge. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. So you're right. It may be Trump and Biden again. It's probably a little too early to know, but they're running out of time, right? So if somebody is going to emerge, they're going to need to pick up the pace here pretty quickly, start raising a lot of money and start campaigning. So we'll see. For our listeners, again, regardless if you're Democrat or Republican, I typically like whoever's going to make the market go up. So whatever that looks like, I'm pretty neutral as far as Democrat or Republican. I want America to be the best place to live on the planet. And I want Americans to unite together. And I think whatever politician can get that point across, hopefully will win. But that's not always the case. Got any closing remarks on that?
Yeah, I've got to give you a quick shout out, Jake, and I got to give you credit here that, and the reason that I say this is because the comment that you just made about your neutrality towards politics is, I don't know a better way to say it than that might be what some people think that you would say on a podcast like this that you're recording. But I'm just simply making my point to say that we've worked together for, literally every day for, my entire professional career pretty much. And I got to give you credit there that you do truly, I know from working with you that you are neutral and see the good and evil on both sides. And I got to give you credit there because I frankly think that is what I would ultimately be looking for. Frankly, if I was hiring an advisor, I wouldn't want somebody with such strong political views that it's going to drastically alter the way that they approach managing and investing my money.
Well, thank you, Corey. That's nice of you to say. And I wasn't necessarily, maybe I was raised a little bit that way, but I also, I've trained and read and studied a lot about this, and it's not even just political. It's humans have different worldviews, right? And I think that's probably come from literally having thousands and thousands and thousands of meetings with amazing clients over the years, and realizing that some of them are very strong in their beliefs, and it doesn't make any of them right or wrong. And I like to see all viewpoints, and I think there's a shadow, is what I've been taught. There's a shadow to all worldviews, and there's a light, right? And it's what I'd love to see is the light come together.